Our play, Einstein, is not about science. It's not a technical play. It is a play about the person, Einstein. His childhood, his formative years, his marriages, and ending with his the later part of his life when he was terribly tormented about having his research used for the creation of the atomic bomb. The bomb was used by America against Japan, and Einstein felt terribly conflicted that his life's work had resulted in something so utterly destructive. And he was left with a huge burden of guilt right towards the end of his life, which is not a happy thing to happen to anybody. So this is a play which talks about this aspect of Einstein, and it also takes in a lot of other things about Einstein, his sense of humor. The theory of relativity is talked about, but not in great detail, and certainly not in technical detail. So everybody knows Einstein as a genius, but this shows him as a genius with failings, a genius who was fallible and who was also vulnerable, and most importantly, a man who had his heart in the right place and who felt like a human being. What drew me to this play, firstly, apart from the fact that I resemble Einstein greatly, for which I am not responsible, but that was one of the reasons why I was given this script. I kept it in my drawer for many years until I felt it was the right time to do it. I feel it is a very significant play for the present times because it talks of peace. There is a passage at the end where Einstein says that mankind today has two choices, no third one. Either you are for war or you are against it. If you are for war, then go ahead and encourage science to produce more and more destructive weapons until we wipe out the entire planet. Or, if you are against it, then challenge everyone to resist it to the limits of his capacity, because I warn you that the world war after the next one will be fought with sticks and stones. This is what Einstein actually said, and it is about to come true as we are. Well, hopefully it will not come true, but the world is at the moment on the precipice of such an eventuality. So I feel it's a very significant play, and I would be very happy if students, theatre lovers, science students come to see this play, because it is very important that the message that the play, which is one of peace, which is one of harmony, which is one of an end to destruction, should be conveyed to the younger generation. And I feel that theatre students should study this play as an exercise in a craft, as an exercise in staging. This is not the first time I have directed myself on the stage. It is a difficult job, and so invariably one needs somebody from the outside to watch you and guide you where you're going wrong. So Ratna, my wife, and a friend of mine called Arkia Lahiri are in fact the associate directors of this play. And a lot of one-man shows are attempts to display one's wares in the shop window. The plays I do are not that. The plays I do are intended to be thought-provoking while being entertaining at the same time. And to answer the question as to whether we will ever do an out entertainment play, the answer is a firm, absolute no. I do not see any point in doing a play about a boy and a girl in love and in whose way there is obstacles. I see absolutely no point in doing a play of that kind. If I wish to do meaningless work, I'm doing plenty of it in cinema. I think I owe something to the theatre, and therefore the plays I do in the theatre are meant to be challenging, they are meant to be invigorating, they are meant to give you a stimulating theatre experience, and they are meant to convey a certain point of view to the audience.